Welcome Rockstars to more Crazy Craft. Today's gonna be a long, for me, very long day for me, and very exciting day for you guys. So we have a lot to do. First of all, we need to upgrade our chest here. As you can see, we've cleaned up the house a little bit, replaced our furnaces, but we need to upgrade the chest. We need to make or find the Easter Bunny spawn egg for today's goal, and we're gonna make some new Iron Man armor. Now come down here, you can see we have the Mark III. Well, we have the shell armor and all the way up to the Mark III armor, and that's kind of problematic. It's not very strong, and today we plan on fighting Mobzilla. Now, even the best of the best Iron Man is exactly gonna stand up to Mobzilla or Superman with it. But I'm gonna try to use Iron Man specifically and hope that the slime pet can keep us alive and see if what damage we can do with him. So we're gonna make all the way up to Mark 20. No, I'm joking. We're not making all the way to Mark 20 because that's such a long overdue process. We are making up to Iron Man Mark 10, however, so we're gonna be making 7 sets of Iron Man armor. Actually, that's not even right. We have to make a total of 8 or 9 sets, I believe, because we need duplicates of other sets. But to get Mobzilla, we have to go to our lovely red ant dimension. Oh my god, see, this is why we don't leave this open here. See, this is a problem. But these guys go to the mining dimension, and the mining dimension holds the Easter Bunny spawn egg, or the dried spawn egg for the Easter Bunny, which spawns every single, or drops every single spawn egg in the game, and that's how we'll get a hold of Mobzilla. Before we go over what we need for Iron Man, because that's a very long list, I added some things up to see what we need. We need to go ahead and upgrade our chest. Diamond to obsidian. We need crystal to... Okay, so we need a bunch of these. We're currently at gold. That should be everything that we need to go ahead and quickly upgrade these chests. So boom, look at that storage capacity difference. You get 3 extra rows. You go from 9 to 12 rows. It's literally insane. Crystal chest upgraded, which is... I love these chests. They're so cool. So it's the same thing, but you can actually see what items you put inside, so it's super neat. Alright, all the chests are organized and the upgrades are finished, so we are looking good. This is the Iron Man chest, looking nice and empty, sadly. So everything that we're gonna need for the entire Iron Man list, now this doesn't include the sub resources to craft each item. We need chainmail, armor, a set of Mark III Iron Man suit itself, an Iron Man shell armor, so just the red armor at the very beginning, 5 of those actually. We need a palladium arc reactor, we need a mini arc reactor, we need 6 vibranium arc reactors, 48 Stark Tech electronics, 25 separate titanium plates, 23 total Iron Man armor plates. We need a second set of the Mark 8 armor set, so we need to make 2 sets of Mark 8 armor. We need 8 gold plates, 13 glass panes, 34 repulsors, 4 redstone blocks, 4 rockets, 8 platinum ingots, and 8 titanium ingots. This is going to be literally nuts. I guess we should just start gathering all the materials that we need down the list, and we'll just craft item by items. Alright, so we know we need a set of chainmail armor. I'm gonna start gathering some of these items up before we go looking for the bunnies, because we're not gonna make the Iron Man armor until after we find the bunnies to, you know, actually spawn Mobzilla. But I'd like to get some of this stuff set up, you know, overall. Pretty sure we'll be making a trip back down into the mines pretty soon, because we're gonna need a bunch of titanium, and we need platinum and all sorts of whatnot. So it's gonna be a long day. Okay, so we're here. I'm gonna make sure I mark down our coordinates, because as long as I teleport back in that spot, I should teleport back to home for the most part, so I shouldn't have to do any traveling. So now we just have to look for a dried Easter Bunny spawn egg. So it looks literally just like this, but it's gonna be a lot more rainbow colored. Now we can check these if we want to, but oh, stupid zombie, it's gonna take up a lot of our time. We just want to look at the more colorful one. This one, for example, is the ancient dried queen spawn egg. Wow, we could take that. Oh my god, I guess we could actually just get Mobzilla this way as well, but we're gonna need for things like, I guess, the king and the queen and all of the boss parts to make good old Big Bertha are gonna be needed, so it's easier just to get the spawn eggs from the Easter Bunny than to look for them in the wild. Come on, Easter Bunny, that's purple. Unless it's Mobzilla, it's worthless, but we will check it out just to be safe. This one's colorful. I don't think it's the right one though. I'm pretty sure this is not it, but we're gonna be safe. It's a boyfriend one. Yeah, we can just put you back. Ooh, Ooh, this is rainbowy. This could be it, but this could also be something else. Easter bunny spawn eggs, yes. And 2 of them. I think they can actually spawn their own spawn eggs as well. You don't want to get too many of them because they can cause issues. And we have actually a second step to this goal. See, these guys will despawn if we're not careful, so we have to travel to the unstable ant dimension, which is the dark dimension or whatnot, get zookeeper shard from the nightmare mobs, and then those mobs will allow us to keep our zoo bunnies or our Easter bunnies from despawning no matter what. And I have to clear out all these red ants so I actually can get the termites or the unstable ants to spawn. Go away. There we go. They're all dead. We can place this guy down, and now we gotta wait for this guy to spawn. And some unstable ants. Let's go. Ho ho to the and we've already got a nightmare. Actually, they're setting off my slime pet. Can they hit that hard through my gym armor? That's nuts if that's true. Okay, so this one's not that bad. It's got 250 health. The bigger they are, usually the more HP they have, which is usually a bad sign because they're stronger. Oh my god. Okay, they're not setting off my gym pet or my slime pet anymore, which I find extremely interesting. Now this, if you did not know, it's the same dimension we get Royal Guardian armor and stuff from. Oh, they set off my slime pet. Come on, and one of these guys needs to fall. Sadly, zookeeper shards are not EMCable. Ooh, and we're gonna get 2 of them to fall. Oh, go away, come on, and there we go. Okay, they should be really easy to spot. Yeah, they're all the rainbow shards. So we've got 7 of them. Perfect. That's all that we need. All right, so now that we're home, all we need is a water bucket. We'll grab 3 of those back. Oh, I guess I need a 4th. And boom, Easter bunny spawn egg. All right, Rockstars, we should have everything we need to build this cage. Where do we put it? I guess like right here. Okay, so we need to manage an entire hopper system. This is going to be very annoying. All right, well, the enclosure is finished for the most part. We have to kind of make the hopper section look good, but we should get the bunnies up and rolling. Whatcha? Hit you, and oh yeah, we're already collecting the eggs. There we go, and hit you. Both of them are good. Toss the eggs down. Make sure the hopper system is working properly. Everything connects properly. Make sure everything goes through the slabs properly. Yep, and it's going through. We are all good. I just gotta make this down here look a little bit nicer. All right, so the Easter bunny cage isn't perfect. It never is anytime I make it, and I'm not super worried about it. It catches most of the eggs, so as long as we're not nearby to catch some of them, and we already got 2 more Easter bunnies if we really need it. But like I said before, we don't want to get too many of them. Okay, so I did make an error. So including the Iron Man shell armors, the 5 sets of those we need, you have to use Iron Man plates to get those, or Iron Man armor plates to make those. So we actually need, instead of 23, we need 143 of them, which are made out of gold and titanium plates. Basically, we have a lot of work to do. We're gonna go down to the mines. We need to gather gold, titanium, or not gold, titanium, palladium. I think we're gonna need black iron for more basic crafting recipes of Iron Man, so we're gonna need that as well. That's not EMCable. Titanium is going to be a pain in the butt. Ooh, here's platinum. Okay, so platinum is very gray and circly, so that's good to know. We don't need much platinum. We need like 8 or so. Okay, so it's not as rare as I expected, because in real life, platinum's extremely rare material. Yeah, and it's pretty common down here. So we've got all the platinum we need, actually. All right, so now we need a crap ton of black iron and titanium, I think, are our main goal. And I guess any other palladium. Palladium would be really good, because I don't know how many palladium reactors we're going to need, because you need to make palladium and I think mini arc reactors to make the better arc reactors. So far, I've not got a lot of, anything that we really need. I've got a good amount of everything except titanium. We've got half a stack. Everything else has a stack or more, almost there. Black iron, which we have plenty of as well. But I also am still in the same tunnels that I've had in the past. I haven't had to create any new ones yet. I'm double checking and clearing out all of these ones. So I'm assuming once we find new tunnels or have to make new mining shafts with the miner's dreams, that'll obviously just open up a whole new realm of possibilities with fresh ore collections that haven't been mined out nearly as much. Because I've had to use a bunch of titanium in the past, so it's not exactly shocking that we don't see a whole lot. Luckily, palladium doesn't have to be smelted, so we can just toss that in there for now. And let's just go ahead and throw all this in here. Look how fast that smelts. That's insane how fast it smelts everything up. It's not a Reno, insane a Reno. And we'll have everything we need. So while that smelts up, which won't be very long, we need to make more Stark Tech. So Stark Tech is not super complicated, but annoying. 4 titanium ingots, 4 high-tech electronics, and 1 redstone dust. All right, I believe we do this. Then we go ahead and we take titanium. We separate this bad boy right here. And then we put high-tech electronics in here. No, is that not it? It's redstone in the middle and high-tech electronics on the outside. That's even worse. So that's 24. We need a whole bunch of more. Oh, and there's 2 Mobzilla eggs. So at least we know we have the Mobzilla eggs now. We just have to finish crafting this actual armor set, which is insane. Or not just 1 armor set. These, what? We're 1 to 3, all 7 armor sets, plus the Mark 3 and the Mark 8 duplicates we have to make. I will never do this big of a crafting episode, at least not for Iron Man, ever again. This is the most ridiculous thing I've done since trying to do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my 1000 days in crazy craft. This is nuts. This is stupid. Okay, so now we need to make a total of 5 of these sets of armor, which is going to be nuts. 5 Iron Man shell armors. All right, so this should be 5 Iron Man shell mask. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. We put this here. That gives us the 5 Bootaloonies. We need the 5 pants now up here. We do this. There's the 5 pants. And now we surround it, not like a normal chest plate. And that's the total of the 5 Iron Man shells. Okay, we're almost done with our basic task list. Then we can actually kind of start, like, you know, crafting this stuff. All right, time to finish up the last bit of crafting before we actually move on to crafting the Iron Man suits themselves. So we're gonna need titanium. We're gonna need some of our Stark Tech, which I hope we have enough of, and our palladium. So next up, we need to make all of our reactors: the palladium arc reactor, the mini arc reactor, and the total of 6 vibranium arc reactors. So get a palladium core like this, stick that in the center with some Stark Tech and good old titanium, and that should give us palladium arc reactor. Okay, so after the palladium, we need our mini arc reactor. So we need to take our palladium core, surround this in high-tech electronics instead of Stark electronics for whatever reason. I guess it's a mini version, and that should give us our mini arc reactor. Next up, we need to make the 6 vibranium arc reactors, but we don't have any vibranium. So to get vibranium, we have to go to Wakanda. To get to Wakanda, we need to use a Wakanda map. Right-click in a savannah or jungle to travel to Wakanda. So this is made out of purple crystal blocks, black iron blocks, an empty map, and a red diamond. Well, that's pretty easy. That should be everything, and we can make our Wakanda map. Good to go. So now we just have to find a, what was it, a savannah or a jungle biome, and then we're in Wakanda, and we just have to dig down. I believe we can mine or trade for it. Well, at this point, we just have to literally just fly out into the world and find the jungle or the biome that we're specifically looking for. A savannah biome, finally. I think I need this for future things like radioactive spiders and certain superheroes. So screenshot the coordinates. Perfect. Okay, so now that we're here, all we have to do is right click while in this, and yep, there we go. We're teleporting, and this should take us to Wakanda. All right, so we just spawned in the ground. I mean, I guess that works. We kind of need to be down here specifically for vibranium anyway, so let's see if we can find ourselves a cave. Oh wait, who needs a cave? I have my transmutation tablet. We can just use Miner's Dreams. There we go. I don't think vibranium spawns at this Y level. I don't know how high we're up. We're at Y49. We're not super high up, but I don't think it spawns here. Oh, that looks like vibranium right there. I wish this had an EMC value. It does not. We're gonna need a crap ton of this, especially for future Iron Man armor as well, I'm pretty sure. So we're just literally gonna grab stacks on stacks of this, other Iron Man or superhero whatnot stuff. Oh yeah, with the Miner's Dreams, this is gonna be so easy, and they light up the way, and they're super obvious, and it seems to be so common down here, literally better than iron. Yeah, we've literally already got basically half a stack, and we've been down here for like, you know, maybe a minute. There's not a lot of other ores here in the Wakanda dimension, but I mean, I'm not really complaining about that. We only need the vibranium. I don't know of anything else that we need in here, at least not right now. All right, I should have plenty of vibranium. We need to make 6 of these bad boys. What are these officially called? Vibranium cores. There we go. That should be 6 vibranium cores. All right, so we put all the palladium cores in the middle there. We need to put the Stark reactors here and here. I think everything else is just filled in with titanium at this point. There we go. And boom, by a very vibranium arc reactor. 3, 4, 4, 5, 6 of them. Perfect. That's exactly how many we need. Now we can actually start working on the Iron Man Mark 4 through Mark 10. So let's go ahead. We need the Mark 3 suit to make the Mark 4. We need our titanium plates, glass panes. All right, this shouldn't be too difficult. We put some glass panes on the side here. We go ahead and surround the outside with these titanium plates and put the Stark electronic on the top of the Mark 3, and that gives us a Mark 4 helmet. Now, we're not going to go over each individual suit's ability. The reason for that is specifically just because it's going to take a very long time, and secondly, I think a lot of them are the exact same things. They're just slightly more powerful or whatnot, or they just don't have it. So if we get to when we get to Mark 15 or whatever, then we'll start looking at the different abilities of the suits, especially because I don't think I'll be making 7 suits in a single day ever again. All right, we need gold plates here and here, some Iron Man armor plates, and then I think we finish it up with Stark electronics. This gives us our Mark 4 leggings. Very nice. And now just the bootaloonies. That's just Stark electronics here and rockets. There we go. We've got our Mark 4 Iron Man bootaloonies. UI is basically the same, and we have all the same abilities, but overall we have more defense and probably stronger versions of our last ability. So we fill in the plate here with a little bit of Stark tech, and I think we need, oh wait, I need my redstone blocks for this one, and that gives us the Mark 5 helmet. Next up, the chest plate. All these have a similar-esque recipe overall. Reactor goes in the middle, Stark tech on the sides, and then we throw up some titanium plates. There we go, the Mark 5 chest plate. Okay, just some titanium plates to finish off the leggings, I do believe. Actually, these go up here. There we go. Mark 5 legs and the super simple boots. These are just rockets with Stark tech. But this is got, I think Mark 6 is the switch over from easy to craft to much harder suits to build. Follow a very similar crafting recipe. Like we see the glass panes, they go on the side. We put Stark tech in the very specific either Iron Man, titanium, or gold plates, and we get our set of armor. There we go. That is our helmet. 2 titanium plates finishes up our Mark 6 chest plate. Yes, there we go. Now just the leggings and the boots. Actually, the leggings take gold, which is really weird because it's the only piece of gold in this entire suit there. There we go. But you can clearly see more yellow in the rest of the suit. And the Mark 6 suit is now complete. Alright, on to Mark 7. Now, I'm starting to get worried about our use of Stark tech. We need a lot of it. We still have 3 or 4 more suits to make in general because we have to make 2 Mark 8s so we can make the Mark 9, because the Mark 9, just like the Mark 4, needs the base suit of the previous version to work. So there's our Mark 7 Iron Man bootaloonies. Chest plate follows a similar recipe as Mark 6, and we put the repulsors here, Stark tech on sides, I do believe, with titanium up top. Nope, that's the Mark 6. Oh yeah, it's the same recipe, but you put Iron Man armor plates instead of titanium. That gives us the Mark 7. Yeah, they're all the same crafting recipes, just switching out the better versions of components later on once you get to a certain point, and our Mark 7 suit is complete. 3 more suit versions to make, but we have 4 more suits total. Okay, so the Mark 8 suit. Now, we do have to make 2 of these, I do believe, and we put this here, and that should give us the Mark 8 helmet. Woohoo! Then we throw another one in there, and a second version. Alright, and now just the boots to finish ourselves off, which I'm going to need another set of repulsors for. Of course, I just go ahead and throw these in here, and that's both sets of our Mark 8 Iron Man officially completed. Oh my god, I'm kind of tired of crafting Iron Man suits, to being completely honest. But that's okay, because there's literally only 2 suits left for us to craft, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal, and it shouldn't be that hard. Let's get our glass panes here, and that gives us our Mark 9 chest plate. We throw this down here. Ooh, almost forgot my vibranium cores that I need for this very specific transaction here. Our Mark 9 chest plate. The pants are going to be very simple. We throw the gold plates here, titanium up top, Stark tech in the bottom, and that's our Mark 9 legs, and just our boots are left. And there's our Mark 9 boots. Okay, we are on to our last suit to craft, and then we can take on the nasty Mobzilla. Hey, we are finishing up the Mark 10 suit. This is going to be amazing. Finally being done. I need repulsors. I think I need 4 of them. Repulsors go on the side. We finish it up with, nope, that's not how it looks. I think these are actually Stark tech on top of here. There we go. The Mark 10 suit, or chest plate specifically. Let me get that right. Oh, I need another set of repulsors too. I'm glad I made so many repulsors, but then again, I also counted everything out, so I knew I either had most of everything, or if not, close to it. These guys get the Iron Man plating up top with the Stark tech on the sides, and that gives us the Mark 10 Iron Man suit is officially complete. We can wear this bad boy. We're looking good and my face still looks through. No point of showing off the abilities yet though, because we still have to fight Mobzilla and we'll see the abilities there. But first, I've gotta clean up my inventory and get all these suits down to storage. And there we go, Rockstars. I guess we can put this on for now. That is all of our current Iron Man suits. It's looking good, our superhero collection. Let's put this back on though. Alright, Rockstars. Well, the only real weapon we have, I think, is our rockets. We might have lasers. Oh, we do have some. Oh, those destroy blocks. Oh, I should be careful about that. I'm so glad I didn't aim that at anything actually important. But let's grab our Mobzilla spawn egg, this bad boy. Going after him without Big Bertha, I feel like it's a big issue. Actually, no, you have to get him to get Big Bertha. Huh, yeah, it seems kind of a backward thing. But we need to go far away from home. Alright, we're severely far from home. Let's go ahead and spawn this bad boy. Let the destruction and death begin. And okay, I actually, do I have my sounds on? Yeah, everything's on. Well, let's get started. Oh, we gotta take this guy down. Where's your bot? Don't you have a health bar? Let's go ahead. Fire up. Oh, that takes a lot of our power. And he's not even noticing anything. These are flares. Fire these at him. Oh, rockets. And oh, our slime pet's going off, means he was gonna kill us. Jeez. Oh, there's his health bar. Yeah, we did no damage with the rockets, so Iron Man's weapons are literally useless and they're insanely hard to hit. Or we gotta hit his hitbox. This might be this is gonna be a difficult battle, isn't it? This is going to be so difficult. I mean, I'm gonna keep firing rockets in there because I can click 4 at the same time. Oh, are we even able to kill this guy without? How do we kill this guy? I'm not doing any damage to him, even with the red mornings. I think there's one weapon in the Project E mod that's stronger than the sword, at least in this version, but oh my god, we've not done any damage to him. I didn't think we would need the Royal Guardian sword. There's something called a Big Slice too, which I've never known how to get the Big Slice. It's not craftable like Big Brother. You don't find it in the same chest as you do Royal Guardian or Queen scale stuff. I literally can't get this guy down. I can't do any damage. I can't get a single hit on. Can I hit his hitbox with my bow at all? I mean, yeah, I'm hitting him, but I think he's regenning more than we can do. Yeah, we've done nothing to his HP, and if we have done anything, it's literally just regen, and I can't get close enough to him. I'm so glad I have 3 stacks of golden apples for our slime pet, otherwise I feel like we die. I can't, yeah, even if I'm right on top of him, I cannot get a hit on this guy. I don't think it's possible for us to kill Mobzilla. We just don't have a strong enough weapon, which is saying something too, because Iron Man gives us strength 10 on top of the base damage of either 46.5 with our ultimate sword or our red matter sword, which I'm pretty sure does a better base damage. I'm so glad I took this guy hundreds of blocks away from home, because we literally, yeah, we can't do anything from him. We're gonna have to leave him here, and that's it. I literally can't, I can't kill him. I can't even do damage. We're just gonna have to leave this guy here. So if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below, and hopefully we can try to fight Mobzilla another time. I'm gonna have to do some research into getting Big Slice or a specific weapon so we can actually fight him, because maybe Superman might be the answer to this. I'm not sure, but I'll see you guys all next time, Rockstars. Peace.